Well, October the 3rd, 2005. I'll never forget it. I was looking after my parents' house. They'd gone away for the week on holiday. And yeah, so I decided to have parties, blah, blah, blah. We all had good fun. And yeah, that was Sunday morning. I was banging at the door. I was like, oh, hungover. Didn't want to get dressed. Didn't want to do anything. So I'll just leave it. Bang, bang, bang. Again. It was like, oh, I don't need this. Quickly threw some clothes on. Gone downstairs, answered the door. Two policemen. Oh, shit. What's going on here? So I let him in. And I said, oh, do you want a cup of tea? I was worried that someone had gone missing or something had happened. No, I just said, sit down, sit down, sit down. And I was like, okay, definitely in trouble. No, they said, we've traced your brother to you. He's been in an accident and I'm afraid he's died. What? What the hell? Can't be. He only went out last night. So no, we need you to come and identify him. So I said, okay. And they said they'll come back at midday, pick me up, and go to the mortuary. So, yeah, they left, and I was on my own. And I said to my nan, I rang my nan, and I said, look, I think this is rubbish. I don't think they've got the right guy. Do I ring Mum on holiday and drag her back? I mean, this turns out to be nothing. It can ruin her holiday. And my nan said, no, if you don't call her, she will never forgive you. So I went into my nan's kitchen and I called my mum. And in the background, I could hear my nan openly weeping. Never heard her cry before. This is when I was like, this is serious. So, 12 o'clock rolls round. My mum on her way back from holiday, obviously in bits. So, they say they've identified him by his watch and other means that I'm not going to go into. I was elated. I knew his watch was upstairs next to his bed. So I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get this over with. So we go down there, and the policeman solemnly let me into the mortuary. So, point to where he was, and I look. There he is. It was definitely him. Definitely. Just with several differences. His face and head were all swollen. I couldn't look. I looked at his hands, and I noticed the thumbs had been ripped down, just like lobster claws. Weird thing to think of, but I just thought, oh. There was blood and bits. They cleaned him as best they could, but there's stuff you just can't. And I just said, yeah, that's definitely him. And we left. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because he was killed by a drunk driver. And today is his birthday. He would be 40 years old today. He died 22. Just a kid. So hug your family, your friends, tell them you love them. And for fuck's sake, don't drink and drive. It's ridiculous. You're going to kill someone. You're going to hurt someone's entire family for life just because you got behind the wheel. Don't do it, please. Think of everyone else. Anyway, that's my message today. Happy birthday, Michael.